Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to our Farming Simulator 22 Daily Let's Play series. It's episode 29, and I don't have a lot of money in my inventory. I was up late last night. I'll be honest with you. I was up late last night. Can I use this? Oh my god. Can I ride it? That'd be cool. Damn. Up late last night watering the greenhouses. So I don't have a lot of money in my inventory. I was using that money last night. I paid off some loans. Yeah, I'm hoping with the recent patch that greenhouse money didn't change, because if it did, then all of a sudden I'm really gonna be hurting for money. Anyways, welcome back. It's harvest time for canola, as you might be able to tell. It's harvest time for canola. We're gonna get literally straight into that. I know I have some chores that I want to do every day, or at least I want to. I tend to want to. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run this harvester first, and we'll do the chores as we go, because we have some shit to get done. We got plenty to talk about as well. Are we running here? We got everything going? All right, sweet. Let's go. Let's get some canola. It's harvest. This is our third harvest here. This is exciting. We're gonna fill this sucker with some canola. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna do one pass on the end, and then I'll set the hired worker to working. And then it's time for us to start thinking about some things. I want to. So with the most recent Farming Sim patch, the game is now giving you a lot more information per field, right? So like the game will now tell you what percentage yield you're getting. I want to start paying attention to that as much as possible. If the game's going to give me the information, I think I should make as much use of it as I can. So the way we're going to do that is I'm going to get out of this harvester here in just a second, and I'm going to turn around and see, take a look at the field and see what it says. This was fertilized twice. It was weeded. Yeah, so it does have some stones in it, I believe. But I'll be interested to see. We have to figure out what we want to do with the equipment that we have, basically, for all of our future fields. I was thinking between episodes if you were here last episode, I was having a little bit of an existential crisis on, well, shit, now that there's rollers and mulchers, I should probably have one of each of those, right? Oh my god, I can't drive straight to save my life. Just trying to drive straight. Set the worker. Beautiful. Okay. So there are some weeds growing, it says, which is hilarious to me. It says it needs rolling. 85 to 90% yield bonus most of the time. That matches what we have here on this very complicated thing. Stones shouldn't be a problem for us for yield. I believe stones just affect. Let's see if it says anything. I believe stones just affect damage. All stones can be. They will damage your machines. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So here's sort of my thought, right? I need to get all of the stones off my fields. Yeah? I need to get all the stones off my fields. But if I have this thing that doesn't need to use cultivating, once I do that, right? So next step for this right here is going to be to plow it, I believe. Let's double check that this doesn't need like lime or something, you know? It needs rolled. I get that. It does need lime. Oh, we're gonna have a fun time today, aren't we? Oh, buddy. Let's go check on the sheep real quick before we get down to business today. Whew, this is gonna be a big day. It needs lime. Of course it does. Of course it does. Sheep, how y'all doing? Y'all doing well? There's 12 of you. You're fed, you're watered. I just filled up your water last night, actually. I know that you're watered. You're making me wool. I think you're making me wool. Cool. Good. You guys are the calm at the center of my storm. I just want y'all to know that. All right, cool. So, in what order should we do all of this? It says that it needs rolling. It's got stones. I think that means that we should cultivate it, roll it, lime it, plant it. I could also just lime it first. That's probably the smart. It says it needs rolling. I think we might just lime it first. This sucker missed just a little bit. I'm gonna go grab this real quick. Yeah, I think I'm going to get the cultivator working on it because cultivating is a slow process and liming is a quick one. So I'm going to get the cultivator working behind this guy and getting through as many fields as possible. In order for us to do this efficiently and get through some episodes today, or some fields today, what we're going to want to do is get the cultivator going as quickly as possible. So you do that. I think this guy is probably honestly the one who should pull the cultivator. Cultivator is over on our corn field. It's weird, right? Because in another world, in another playthrough, what I'd have done is I just hit the wrong button. I hit the forward instead of the back button. In another playthrough, what I'd have done is I'd have just used. This is the wrong end, right? Which end of you is the front end? You're the front end. All right, cool. Farmer begins speaking to his machinery, by the way. Sign we've been on this playthrough too long. In another playthrough, I would have bought a different set of equipment right from the start. But I didn't. And so now I'm trying to make the most sense of, for different crops, what exactly should I do and in what order and what's the most sustainable way to do all of this. And so here we are, trying to figure all this shit out together. I'm going to lower this. And I'm going to get a worker started on this as well here in just a second. So if I get one good pass here. At least this cultivator goes pretty quick, actually. 9 miles an hour is pretty incredible. I think we're going to have some trips to the debris crusher today, if I had to guess. So let's see what this says now. So, yeah, we have orange, aka, I believe, a high level of stones. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's get the... You know what I haven't checked? Let's check and see if the Massey Ferguson can run the stone picker. I've never tried it. If it can, even if it's a slow pace, that keeps us in business today. Either that or it can run this trailer right here. This is going to be an exciting harvest when our combine is not our slowest piece of equipment. That's when you know. Okay, so this is freshly emptied, by the way, so that's good. We'll unfold her and we'll lower her and get out of the way of those trees. And I'll start you here in just a second. In the meantime, we're at 43% full after that field. Man, I can't wait for the day. At this point, we need money so desperately that I feel bad doing it. And so I won't. But I can't wait for the day where that field can just be grass and I can use it as a parking lot. Or I can use it for, you know, I'm not going to buy more greenhouses, I don't think. But I can use it for literally whatever I want to. Same with this field, actually. My goals for these fields is just to full-on make them be useless someday, you know? I don't want to have to grow shit on these fields. I would much prefer to have nothing on these fields. And all right, we're gonna let a worker puzzle through that. Let's get back to this. Lower her down and see if this Massey Ferguson will run it. Looks like it. Look at that. You're going. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Yeah, worker B is blocked by an object. Now, which one of y'all would that be? Oh, it was me. I blocked the object. Cool. Great. It says needs rolling, and I hear you. I hear you here. But do you really need rolling? If I have gotten rid of the stones? This is the question. It says that this 45 field needs rolling. And rolling gives you a level of fertilization. We're going to ignore rolling for now, because I can't do anything about it anyways. But I thought maybe it would go away if I also got rid of stones. And it appears not to have. Interesting. All right. Well, I can't actually plant today. So here's the other thing. If I can't actually plant today, should I still lime this shit or should I just wait? I don't know. All these questions I got. All these questions. We'll get the lime out. We'll get it ready. I'm gonna have to use it anyways. Those two make a good team though on that field. They're doing a good job. They're working together. All right, let's get out of here. Did I catch the edge of the thing? I did. Damn it. They're a good team. I don't have any traction either. Come on. All right, so let's try just like coming at it from a slightly different angle. Seeing if we can like, oh, that's too close. Seeing if we can bump this thing out. Yeah, that'll do it, right? That won't do it, son of a bitch. All right, well, I may be cutting to me getting this sucker out. You know, don't tell this barn that I said this, but this is why I don't want to park shit in this barn anymore. Oh my God. Okay, and she's done, and I definitely didn't spend any time on that. Yeehaw. Just turns out that all of our workers also happen to be done with the projects that they're doing. Ooh, I didn't check this field to see if it needed or if it was at 95%. We're gonna head over to the next field anyways, and we've got 5,000 liters in our combine, so it's time that I bring a trailer over here before too long. But in the meantime, this can definitely get started on doing a couple passes on the end, and I'm literally gonna set a worker to do that real quick because I'm so lazy. This sucker's done, so let's get you going on the next field. Not lazy, I'm just trying to do a million things at once. Typical ooh, that barely fits. Typical harvest time. And for canola, it's all at once. It's harvest and everything. Typical harvest and also planting time. Trying to do just a couple things at once. Do you think that'll catch? Probably. Oh, we're getting better. We're getting better. Oh shit, I forgot a small piece there. That's all right. No field found? Excuse me? Did you just tell me you didn't find the field? Buddy? You know, I know they got some good drugs these days, but what are you on? That you can avoid seeing the field. And, you know, I've heard of missing the forest for the trees. But you're on the field. How'd you miss the field? There you go. Proud of you, buddy. All right, we got perfect timing too. We got 2 passes done here. I'll set him on this next pass, and we'll grab the trailer and come back. And do you think it'll get? Do you think he'll get one pass through? I don't know that he will. This is good though. All this canola can pay for another field, can pay for more. And pay for whatever else we need, honestly. We're gonna leave this here. And we are now going to go grab the trailer. Look at that field. It's looking nice. It's looking real nice. Yeah, worker B has completed their task. That's beautiful. Yeah, worker B, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, worker Brandon, thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. This harvest season. Now, I know. I don't say thank you enough. And I know, frankly, I say too much other shit too. I say lots of, hi dogs, what's up? I say lots of, less kind things than thank you. But it's harvest season, it's stressful. That's why. It's, you know, listen. You may have heard from the town grapevine, but my wife left me. It's not been the easiest harvest season. Hi, buddies. What's up? What's up, dogs? Good morning. Did you guys wake up? Did you guys wake up to come say hello? All right, so let's see if we've got enough here. We're going to do some time lapses this spring once we get moved on to this big field. That's the other problem with those small fields is they just, they take so much little, like, amounts of, what do you call it? Micromanagement, you know? I always got to start it. I'm hiring workers to do the work, but I always got to start a new worker, you know? Oh, yeah. Sweet canola. Sawyer, this is going to be your college tuition right here. You see that? Someday, when I get out of... I mean, frankly, your college tuition is probably going to be a huge loan from the bank, but... And frankly, this is just going to be a payment on a loan to the bank, but... It makes me feel better if I feel like this is your college tuition, you know? So this thing holds what, 9,000 liters total? The harvester? 9,500? We should be very close to that. Maybe over it. 87. Cool. Great. I'm going to swing through this field then. Get set back up to the other end. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're moving. We're moving. It's 8:15 in the morning and we're cranking along. So let's get this stone picker set to move to the next field, and then I have a big question for myself, which is going to include what the fuck do we do with these other fields? Do they also need limed? What do they need? What all do they need? Lower it down and hit B to start it. And then H to hire it. You say you've completed your task, but I actually know that to be untrue, Jennifer. AI worker J. You say that you've completed it, but I know that that is bullshit. Okay. Minus that little stretch there, which, you know, it'd be really annoying of me to come all the way back for it, right? I may come back for it. Cool. I put the thing too close, but that's my fault. I put the thing too close to the thing. Oh, you little shit. I got part of it. I only got part of it. Oh, watch a grown man lose his mind over a tiny little section of field. It doesn't even matter, but I want it to look nice. These fields start looking like shit over here. I want them to look nice. I want them to look nice. These are red, by the way. This field has not been stone picked in a long time. So let's do this little bit right here. And try not to hit the chickens. Beautiful. That was the ugliest way I've ever done that, but you know, so be it. We'll head on over to the other field and get ready for it. Yeah, we got a lot to do yet this episode, but we're on to the actual meat of it now. Okay. So here's what I wanted to. Here's what I was doing. Here's what I wanted to do. Everything's gonna need limed this year. This is all gonna need stone picked, which it's getting right now. This doesn't yet need stone picked. But here's the question. We have little pieces of... Yeah, that's what I thought. We have little pieces where there's stone. Oh man, here's the question. Okay. Let's do some math real quick. It says fertilize 0%. It's not going to tell me what yield it's going to give me because I haven't planted anything yet. So How do I explain this? On parts of this field, we have stones. And that's because I did not stone pick that part once. I planted over it. And once you've planted over it, you can't remove the stones. Let me restart from the beginning. We have a very special cedar, which does not need cultivation to happen in order for it to seed. Therefore, I don't really need to pick stones. Therefore, I don't really cause more stones to appear most of the time. Like ideally this field right here, 45. If we plant it now, no stones will appear. We'll fertilize it with our cedar that also does not need cultivating. No stones will appear. We fertilize it one more time, and then it's harvest season. And we can roll it technically if we want to. It tells us that we should roll it. I don't know that that's necessarily true. It does give it an extra level of fertilization, so maybe, sure. We could do that. But at no point in that process does stones appear. So that means in this field where we have some stones, what we should do is probably just cultivate this little yellow section and then roll it with our stone picker. Sorry, and then pick it with our stone picker. And then no stones will ever appear again. Yeah? It seems to be like I'm kind of breaking the game with this thing, but no stones will appear if I keep doing this. Yeah? Am I crazy or does that make sense? I mean, don't answer that, but like, I think it makes sense. There is one section of this field, like right along this top level, that still needs, that still has some stones on it. So what I am gonna do, like a crazy goddamn person, is do exactly one pass like this. It will bring up some stones, and then we will stone pick those stones. And otherwise, we'll wait until this section over here. Does that make sense? I don't know. Probably not. The other thing we can do is we can lime while we're waiting. So I will probably end up doing that, but yeah. I think the most important thing for me to do right now is probably, yeah, why is this thing moving so slow? Why are you moving so slow, buddy? Ooh, it really did not want to shift out of first gear there. That was strange, actually. It's fully repaired, so. So now we ignore this guy. We'll keep this cultivator over here. We'll drop it. I guess we'll go grab the lime and do those two other fields. And we'll come back and cultivate when we're done. When we're done with this whole process. Basically what I'm hearing is like, I don't know that I need to mulch, but I probably do need to buy a roller. Rolling will save me from having to fertilize so often. But also rolling seems... That's a question for a future day. I'm not going to figure that shit out today. That's a question for a future day. I'm sitting here debating whether or not I keep spraying fertilizer or if I try to roll a level of fertilization onto my fields. And I don't know what's better. But I also don't need to figure it out today. The lime is this one to the left, actually. The stone picker's a little bit messed up right now. He's stuck on the chicken pin. Of course he is. I'm probably going to wake up tomorrow morning and there's going to be weeds on this field, by the way. It's going to annoy me. All right. Nope. Oh, I was hitting... Okay. I was hitting V and instead of B, and I was like, what's going on? Alright, so this sucker is a little confused. That's okay. You know, we all get confused sometimes. I'll just lower it and I'll do it myself. How does that sound? I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. It's fine. I'll do it myself. I know how to do it myself. I can definitely do it myself without hitting this thing. I'll just do it myself. How about that? Hear me out. What if I... There we go. Did it myself. The problem is I'm going to have to swing back by and do another pass because I fucked it. think that's the whole field minus this section right here. So let's see if I can get real close. Nearly full grain tank. That's beautiful. It's actually perfect timing. Look at that. How's it look? How's it look? Look at that. Beautiful shit. Beautiful shit. AI worker D. Diane's blocked by an object? What's Diane blocked by this time? What could she possibly be blocked by? I love the absolute chaos of canola, you know? Canola is chaos because it's 16 things at once. You're harvesting, like I said earlier, you're harvesting and prepping for planting all at one time. It is fucking insanity. Turn you on. Let's do that. Take it away. All right. That's going to be full in just a second. This sucker, yes, you are indeed blocked by an object. That's true. That's true, actually. You're right. You're right about that. I'm just going to do this myself. Take it over to the other field. Overall, I would say this has gone pretty smoothly, and frankly, I have fewer question marks in my head at the end of this, towards the end of this episode. We're not quite done yet, but towards the end of this episode than I did at the end of the last episode. You know, the end of the last episode, I was like, oh, I got to change everything because I need to roll. I need to buy a roller and a mulcher. I don't know that that's necessarily true. I don't know that I necessarily have to have them both. And frankly, I think we have a great stone picking. Corn is going to be a whole other issue, but for canola, I don't think we're going to have to pick stones. Almost ever. Occasionally, the whole field will need plowed. I think, because I think we have periodic plowing on, right? Or does this take the place of periodic plowing? This whole system of, are you shitting me? That's just barely not going to pass? Shit. This whole system of, I don't know. Now I'm curious. Now I want to check the menu. Is periodic plowing still in the menu? Let's take a look here in a second. When I'm not also trying to do two things at once. Deliver you over here. The harvester is done, full on stuck. That's great. Also, stone picker should be done too. Let's take a look. Periodic plowing. That's here. Oh, I have it off anyways. Let me know if you guys would like me to turn this on. I have it off. I forgot that I had it off. Let me know if you guys want me to turn it off. I have fieldstone and lime and weeds all on. Crop destruction on. Crop destruction feels like the much harder setting than anything else, I'll be honest. But yeah, I have it on. So I have it off. Sorry. If you would like me to have it on, let me know. And I would turn it on if you guys wanted me to. If you guys are cool without it too, that's cool too. Sweet. So what I'm going to do is time-lapse me finishing the rest of this section. Because once we get this done, then we can set the cultivator and stuff on it. So that is what I will do. Here in just a second, as soon as it's done. Yeah, we'll just, we'll do it. See you in a second. Okay, so I'm going to let a worker continue on this because I believe, yes, we're on the part where the stone needs to happen. So I'm gonna let the worker take that away, and I did a good section of it. We're gonna get the cultivator and bring it on over here and get. The cultivator's not attached to anything. That's right. It's sitting over here. All right. We'll let this dude do it. We'll keep the line there, and we'll go on. I was gonna say earlier, man, I can't wait to turn these. I was sitting there harvesting, and I was thinking, man, I cannot wait to buy this field and turn it into a canola field too. And 42 on the other end. Can you imagine if we had all this way south, 40, 41, 42, all one big field of canola? You can run vertical lines on it. Maybe even someday we add 43 just for shits and giggles. 177, 145. We need 300 plus 1,000. 320,000 to do that. But we'll get there eventually. This is our best harvest yet of this field. I think it will be, at least in terms. Money will be about the same as last time. Or yield will be about the same as last time. It was our smoothest one, though. We're figuring things out. Hopefully this will be the last time we have stones in this field for a good long while, maybe forever, if we can get this figured out exactly right. Yeah, it's, you know, things are going well. And I think these greenhouses, it's just going to take a little bit of time, but the dream is alive. These greenhouses are going to change the rate at which we can add stuff and expand and do cool stuff for the farm, for sure. So it will get there. It's gonna take a little bit because that's the life that we're living here. This farming sim life. So here's the question. AI worker B has completed their task. Oh, you think you have? You've actually missed some sections, my friend. Like for instance, this one right here. It's small, but you have missed it. It's also at 80%. Do you think this guy can manage? Can manage the rest of this field without needing to dump? We'll see. Tell you what, sometimes I can't manage this field without needing to dump. I've shit in this guy's field so many times. Just out in the middle of the stalks. I don't know what he's growing over here, but out in the middle of the field. Cool. So let's get this cultivated. And then let's get it stone picked, and then it should be ready for whatever's next. I'm gonna do the first pass because I just don't know exactly. Yeah, I don't know exactly how wide we need to go here, but I'm gonna do this pass. You know what? I'm gonna do all the passes. I'll be right back. Okay, it turns out you should not hit F8 instead of F9, which is my mute camera, my mute audio button. F8 does all kinds of funky shit. BRB. Okay, whew. What a time lapse that was. I think I did 16 different jobs, and I don't know that I did any of them well. I think that is the whole field harvested. So let's take a look real quick. Let's use our handy dandy notebook, handy dandy map. Just make sure. Yeah, we're looking at that's all. It says canola, but hold up. This is what I needed. Okay, yeah, everything's harvested. It's still working through the stones there. This technically counts as canola because it's not yet cultivated or plowed, but it will just do that. So let's go ahead and turn the harvester off. Let's dump the rest in here. Harvester is done for the year, which is exciting. How are we doing on this stone? Did I plowed most of what needs done. Sorry, I cultivated most of what needs done. I don't know that I did the whole thing. We're gonna spend the rest of the episode just kind of cleaning up. I need some lime to happen as well. I need probably to cultivate one extra little area. We need to run this stone picker. But we're wrapping up. That was good, I would say. Overall, that was good. I'll be interested to see just how much yield we got. I think last year we had close to 26,000. Maybe it was 24,000 liters of canola. I think it was like 26.7 or 26.4, if I remember correctly. We'll see if that number is about the same. Yeah, I don't know. I could see it being a little bit less. I could see it being a little bit more. I don't know that I perfectly fertilized everything this year. But on the other hand, this year I did repair the harvester, which supposedly is going to give me slightly higher yield. I can fit through this thing, right? I know I've figured it out before. I can. Cool. Supposedly that gives me, that affects yield, so I don't know. I repaired it. Hopefully that does something. Cool. Goodbye, harvester. Yeah. Let's go cultivate the two small areas that I missed, which we still have to run over. Then we'll check that yield, and get things put away for the year. And then tomorrow and I got a lime too. Tomorrow it's planting time, so it's time. I think like right here on this patch, we missed a tiny bit of rock, so I'm gonna do one extra pass. It means the stone picker is gonna have to do an extra pass. Stone picker might actually be about full too, unfortunately. So I got that, and then I think there might actually still be one on the other side as well. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Park this here for now. It'd be like right here. But I can't really see, so. Yeah, you're doing great, buddy. The Massey Ferguson can pull the stone picker. This is good information to have. I like that. I like that. So what do we got in here? 26.4. I think that's the exact same yield as last year. On the off chance that pricing for canola is good at the exact time that it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's not. I think we sold for like 24 last year. Maybe it was just 2K. 2K. I think we sold for like 2,200 per 1,000 liters, maybe. Come on, buddy. Things we learned. Massey Ferguson can run the stone picker, and the 7810 for some reason sometimes struggles to get out of first gear. Literally, I don't understand what's happening, because it'll just stick. You can see in the bottom right hand corner, it'll be stuck on A and it'll go 3 miles an hour. I don't have manual shifting on or anything like that. That's got to be a bug. It's got to be a bug. Not a big one. If I let off the gas and then push on the gas again, it'll do it. Ooh, we tipped there. That was crazy. Whew. All right. So I'm gonna swing it around and do the full wide pass back to this, and we'll dump it and have our trailer available for corn harvest. Oh shit. Are you telling me that hit? I thought it was really close. I thought I wasn't going to. Yeah, it's doing that weird first gear thing. Cool. This is good. Look at this. That is going to be the whole thing right there. I love seeing these fields all solid color. Man, I tell you what, there's no Giants knows what they're doing. There's no easier way to guarantee that players will get the stones out of their field than making it an annoying color. We're gonna pull this tractor away because that's not where it's not the tractor we'll use for the trailer anymore. Just a reminder to myself by pulling that away. I believe we're probably done with the cultivator. So what I will do here is chuck it right here and go get the lime. Lime should be over here at the start of the field. Buddy, are you going to do a whole nother pass right there? Does it need a whole nother pass? Buddy's going to try and do a whole nother pass, which makes no sense to me. But I'll go stop him in a second and go get that last little bit of stone picker done. Oops, almost. I would say this has been a really successful day. I know I've said that a couple times, but I just feel good that we're learning. I feel good that we're learning. We got systems, you know. Ooh, that's a little close. All right. Do this. One pass on this end of things. And then, and I know lime is expensive to hire a worker out to do, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to do it anyways, god damn it. Beautiful backing job, Ryan. Actual, no sarcasm this time. Cool. So let's grab you and finish up clearing all of our fields of stones. Minus the cornfield. Ignore the cornfield. Don't look at the cornfield. I'm not looking at the cornfield. Why are you looking at the cornfield? We're not looking at the cornfield. The cornfield's going to be an issue. Beautiful. Okay. I'm happy with this. Happy. We're going to wake up tomorrow morning and all my hard work is going to be useless because tool is full. You son of a bitch. No. You son of a bitch. I got to take this all the way to the debris crusher. All right. Well, time for the final time lapse of the episode. Yeah. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, 287 total dollars from that harvest of stones. I think the whole goal for us actually in this playthrough is not to like, you know, level up our our money so much that we can afford a oil mill for canola, afford, you know, all these other production change. It's just to buy a debris crusher at home so that I don't have to drive all the way across the map. Me and the Amazon van just had a collision. That's fine. That's the whole goal at this point. Our final and the way you level up and beat this game, it turns out, is to do that. It's the secret achievement. It's the secret achievement. All right, I'm gonna finish this up right here while he's coming back. And we have a tiny little portion yet to stone pick, and then we're done. So yeah, good stuff though. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm happy. Tomorrow we'll wake up and tomorrow will be August. Let me just think through what we'll be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow will be August, and it's only October when corn comes due, right? Corn is October, so we got a whole couple months here. So I don't know what we'll do. I don't know. We should take a look at the used stuff all the time. Nothing. I'm thinking at this point. I'm thinking, by the way, that we buy a roller. More than anything else. I think a roller might be worth it. I think nothing else. I don't know that we need a mulcher. I think a roller might be worth it. The problem is we could probably use a mulcher for our cornfield. I just don't know. AI worker G is blocked by an object, huh? Is that true? Is this true? AI worker G. Oh, AI worker G has found his way. All right, beautiful. Well, I'll pick these final stones up, and then that'll do it for an episode. Thanks so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. This was good. It was a learning experience, you know. We finally. I'm sure these rocks have been bugging some of you guys for a while. This tiny little section of rocks. Oh shit. I'm sure that's gonna bug a couple of you too. Straight lines. What are those? It also sucks that it makes it appear that the lime disappears. It makes it look like the lime is gone, which is just a visual thing, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna clean this up right here. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. here on the YouTube channel. Eastern Standard Time at least. And yeah, much love. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.